Star Wars Outlaws promises an authentic Star Wars experience, with complete freedom to explore a galaxy far, far away. However, reception from the recent gameplay showcase has not been as expected for the team at Ubisoft. With a 5-to-1 like to dislike ratio on IGN's early preview, commenters were quick to point out the poor enemy AI, bad particle and explosion effects, and Ubisoft's strange choice to use a fairly standard fetch quest as the advertising for their AAA game. Right off the bat, facial animations in the trailer don't look great, which is especially a problem with this being such a story and roleplay focused experience. A good chunk of the showcase takes place inside of a dead Sarlacc pit, and many fans were quick to point out how uninteresting the gameplay within the Sarlacc pit seems to be, noting how this very same concept was done much better in The Force Unleashed. The enemy AI looks to be about as bright as a black hole, with commenters noting that even after multiple blaster shots and explosions, the enemies don't react in a convincing way. In this instance here, the enemy doesn't even turn his head after a massive explosion occurs just behind him. Going back to the particle and explosion effects, notice here how when this droid dies to an explosion nearby, the death animation is literally just the torso disappearing and the arms and legs falling to the ground. And all this controversy has caused many to overlook what in my opinion is the worst aspect of Star Wars Outlaws. That being the absurd tiered pricing model. If you buy the standard edition, which costs $70, you get a late version of the game and missing content. If you actually want to play this game at launch, you have to pay at least $110. And finally, if you're a complete Ubisoft shill, you can fork over $130 for a PDF art book and a couple cosmetics. I generally think at release, this game will be fine, but will this game be worth anywhere close to $70, let alone the $130 maximum price you can pay? I can almost guarantee you it will not. So if you're on the fence about this purchase, then hold off on this release and show Ubisoft that we expect way more from AAA developers.